Hey, Dr. Watson, super important question. Let's give it a try. I'm thinking back to our early relationship and all the ways in which I was really socially and emotionally stunted. My partner arrived 100% ready to support me and my ideas without the need to even understand them, which was a courtesy I never offered her. I thought everything should be point, counterpoint, till we arrived at some kind of bureaucratic decision. But not only was that exhausting, it was really hurtful because oftentimes the ideas my partner were bringing to me were ones that were really important to her and affected me almost none. So the fact that I would push back on something that should have been an automatic yes made no sense. There's this idea in improv comedy of yes and I was not an improv comedian. My partner one time, the kids were little, came to me and said, "Hey, the computer's upstairs right now. Can we just move it downstairs? I'm having a hard time getting back upstairs to check my email while watching the kids, while she was a stay-at-home mom." And I said, "Well, maybe, but I like having the computer upstairs because that's where we do our budgeting." And I just assumed there'd be a counterpoint. But there was no counterpoint because why would there need to be a counterpoint? The reality is my partner just came to me with something that was important to her, affected the quality of her life, and came to almost zero inconvenience to me. The only acceptable answer was, "Yes, love, let me go grab the computer right now, bring it downstairs, and set it up for you." But I wasn't that person. This happened on larger scale as well, like things that had lasting effects. Our very first conversation around who should handle the finances. My partner, coming into marriage, had more experience making money and handling money than I did. But I just thought, well, I'm a little bit more detail-oriented and gender roles. So I made my case, and it wasn't that great. And my partner did make a counterpoint, but I just kept arguing back. And sometimes in situations like that, I could get loud and maybe mean. And my partner would just get shut down. I would walk away from something like that thinking that I had won. Well, in retrospect, it was really clear who the loser was. As those micro and macro aggressions started to accumulate, the emotional distance between us did grow, and I was concerned, and I didn't know how to fix it, and I didn't know what I had done to contribute to it. So sometimes that only further contributed to my own behavior being a little bit more snarky or sideways. Things that she loved, I sometimes would attack. I could have just said, "Yes, and tell me more about what you love. I would love to hear some of that music. Show me that video that you're laughing about over there. I would love to see that." That was not a hard ask. And it's obvious now, but looking back then, I didn't get it at all. But how in the world are you supposed to feel any kind of intimacy or closeness to somebody who's constantly demeaning you?